She was sold with her baby brother. The cowboy said, "You're both my family now." The first thing Anna noticed was the silence. Not the peaceful kind, but the heavy, watchful quiet that settles when people are deciding your worth. She stood in the open yard of the ranch, holding her baby brother close, his small body warm against her chest. Horses shifted in the distance. A low wind carried dust across the ground. Every sound felt louder than it should have been. Anna was only 16, but her eyes carried years she hadn't lived yet. The man in front of her, the cowboy, watched her carefully. Not like the others had. No hunger. No calculation. Just a steady gaze, as if he were listening to something deeper than words. "They come together," the trader said gruffly, nodding toward the child. "Girl won't let go of the boy." Anna tightened her arms instinctively. She had learned long ago that the world was quick to take and slow to care. Since their parents had died, Samuel was all she had. And she was all he had. The cowboy finally spoke. His voice was calm, but it carried weight. "What's your name?" "Anna," she replied, barely above a whisper. "This is my brother, Luke." The trader scoffed. "She's strong. Works hard. But the kid's useless." The word hit harder than any slap ever had. Anna lowered her eyes, bracing herself. She expected negotiation. Conditions. A price placed on her back, and Luke handed away like an afterthought. Instead, the cowboy said something no one expected. "Then I'll take them both." The trader blinked. "You sure? That boy'll eat more than he earns." The cowboy didn't look away from Anna. Some things aren't meant to earn their place. A long pause followed. "Fine," the trader muttered. "They're yours." Just like that, the deal was done. Anna's heart pounded as the cowboy stepped closer. He crouched down so Luke wouldn't be frightened and removed his hat. "My name's James," he said gently. "You don't have to be scared." She wanted to believe him. She truly did. But hope had betrayed her before. The ride to the ranch was quiet. Luke fell asleep against her, exhausted from crying. James rode beside them, never rushing, never pushing. When Luke stirred, James slowed the horse without being asked. It confused her more than cruelty ever had. The ranch was simple. A farmhouse, a stable, wide open land stretching beneath a painted sky. It didn't look like freedom, but it didn't look like a cage either. That night, James set food on the table and stepped back. "You eat first," he said. "Both of you." Anna hesitated. What do you want from me?" James paused, clearly surprised by the question. "I want you to be safe." No one had ever said that to her before. Days turned into weeks. James never raised his voice. He never separated them. When Anna worked, Luke stayed nearby. When Luke cried at night, James was the one who brought warm water and medicine, pacing the floor like a worried father. Slowly, Anna's guard began to crack. The unexpected turn came one stormy night. Lightning split the sky, and Luke's breathing turned shallow. Fever burned through his tiny body. Panic consumed Anna as memories of loss flooded back, her mother's last breath, her father's empty stare. "We have to leave," she cried. "He's going to die." James didn't hesitate. He wrapped Luke in his own coat, lifted him gently, and rode through the storm to the nearest town. Rain soaked them to the bone. Thunder roared overhead. But James never slowed. At the doctor's office, Anna waited, shaking, her nails digging into her palms. When the doctor finally emerged and said, "He'll be all right," Anna collapsed into tears. Not quiet ones. The kind that carry years of fear and grief. James knelt beside her. "You didn't fail him," he said softly. "You saved him." That was the moment Anna realized something profound. this man hadn't bought her. He had chosen her. Years passed. Anna grew into a strong young woman. Luke grew up laughing, chasing horses through fields, calling James, Pa, without ever being told to. The ranch became a place others turned to when times were hard. One evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the land gold, James handed Anna a folded paper. "It's the deed," he said. "Half the ranch is yours." Her hands trembled. "Why?" James smiled, eyes shining. "Because family isn't owned. It's shared." Anna looked at Luke playing nearby, safe and whole. She thought back to the day she had stood afraid, clutching her brother, waiting to be torn apart from the only love she had left. Instead, she had found more. Not everyone who changes a life does it loudly. Some do it with quiet choices. With kindness when cruelty would have been easier. And sometimes, one simple sentence can change everything. "You're both my family now." That was how Anna learned the truth, that humanity, even in a broken world, still knows how to love.